In today's digital transformation world, we can see how 3D printing technology is implemented on a wide range of levels. What about the influence of 3D printing in the world of animals? 3D printing technology is the answer for making the best creature prostheses for offering the animals a better chance at life. Some of these animals survived horrific injuries and were left without the means to feed, drink, swim, or walk. Thankfully, some of the animal lovers and the modern 3D printing technology have provided them with the means to start new lives. These are not bedtime stories or Wonderbot stories anymore. If you want to know more about how these animals got a second chance to live, keep watching this video to find out. Before we begin, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first one to know when we post new content. Let's begin this video with a highly intelligent marine animal, Winter the dolphin. Winter, a bottlenose dolphin, another sea animal, was found stranded in a lagoon near Cape Canaveral, Florida. At 2 months of age, this beautiful animal became wrapped in a crab trap line that paved the way to cut off circulation to her tail flukes. The rescue team at Clearwater Marine Aquarium tried to heal those terrible injuries on her flukes, but it was in vain. Though this amazing creature was ready to move on without the flukes, the swimming movements began to put stress on her spine. Knowing this, a team of experts developed a silicone and plastic tail for her. There worked the magic of 3D printing technology and a second chance to swim comfortably for Winter. In the second place, we have a powerful creature, Beauty the bald eagle. Shot in the face by a hunter in the woods, this 6-year-old beautiful bald eagle was left with severe injuries. It was sad that the injury interrupted her ability even to feed herself, as its beak was destroyed. Luckily, some caretakers were happy to find her and transfer her to the Animal Rehabilitation Center. The amazing creature then teamed up with 3D printing engineers, wildlife experts, and a dentist to develop its SolidWorks nylon polymer beak, fitted using a titanium metal mount. With this 3D printing technology, she could eat and drink on her own again. She could survive now. This is how Beauty the bald eagle got a second chance to live her life. Next, we've got one of the loveliest animals on our list, Riley the horse. Once a terrible injury claimed to deteriorate Riley's life, it was not a bedtime story for her. Riley the horse was brought with a severe cut on her left hind leg at the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. Initially treated with a metal plate by veterinarians, the animal's condition worsened over the years as the plate was contaminated. The sanctuary staff sought the expertise of one of 3 veterinarians out there to treat the animal. He then transported the animal to his clinic, where he amputated Riley's leg just below the knee and fitted her with a temporary prosthetic limb. Riley was running and playing after the magic of 3D printing. That was one of the happy moments for her. Up next, we have a sea creature wandering around the deep sea, Lola the sea turtle. Lola the sea turtle lost her flipper a decade ago when she became entangled in the fishing line. Realizing that this is not a bedtime story, the students at Worcester Polytechnic Institute assisted with developing a prosthetic flipper to help this amazing creature and to help survive other sea turtles in the future. Using 3D printing technology, these students created the hydrodynamic biomimetic flipper for her. Lola can now swim and feed naturally with this technology. Also, Lola remains an ambassador representing the rarest sea turtles at the Key West Aquarium. That was one of the beautiful moments of her story. Up next, we have another interesting bird on our list, Grecia the toucan. The act of cruelty left Grecia the toucan without a significant portion of its upper beak. The animal was 1 year old. A toucan's beak is not just vital to its capacity to feed and defend itself, but is also required to find a mate, since females choose one based on the color of a male's beak. A team of locals brought the animal to a rescue center where dedicated workers nursed her. Realizing that she would not survive without a functional beak, doctors and engineers produced a prosthetic beak that would give the animal a second chance to live. Made with 3D printing technology, the 2-part beak is with nylon, the top portion glued with epoxy, and the second part is attached with a pin. At this moment, the animal is happy at a private animal rescue center outside Costa Rica's capital. Let's move on to the 6th creature on our list, the massive Asiatic creature, Mosha the elephant. Landmines are common in Asia, And it's not just stories that animals are affected by the landmines. The amazing creature, Mosha, an Asian elephant, was only 7 months old when she stepped on a landmine and destroyed her front leg. Wanting to give her some happy moments, wildlife rehabilitators at Friends of the Asian Elephant set her up with a prosthetic using the 3D printing technology. Even though Mosha had some terrible leg injuries, it's beautiful that the animal walks with her 9th artificial leg. She has got a second chance to live. 7th position on our list is another enormous creature with a shell, Fred the tortoise. Forest fires are those viral processes that affect human as well as animal life. Fred, the red-footed female tortoise, lost the majority of her shell in a forest fire. The animal survived 2 bouts of pneumonia and 45 days without food. Thankfully, a team was willing to put in the time and effort to bring her back to life and build a new shell. Using the modern 3D printing technology, the elaborate corn plastic-based plastic shell was printed using a 3D printer, and it took over 50 hours for each piece to print. Then, the team assembled the shell and painted it to look more realistic. Fred now enjoys a more comfortable and happy life. The 8th position on our list goes to one of the most loved pet animals of today's world, Cassidy the dog. One day, Cassidy the dog was found aimlessly roaming the streets of New York. A local animal shelter took care of the dog as he was missing his right hind leg, was hairless, and underweight. One local family found the animal and sheltered it, giving him a second chance to live. It was a new surgical approach through which living bone fuses with a prosthetic involving 3D printing technology. Today, Cassidy has made a full recovery and can walk for hours with his new leg. The story of this amazing creature is marked as a heartwarming story for kids. Next, we've got another sea turtle on our list, Akut 3, the sea turtle. In July 2014, the loggerhead sea turtle Akut 3 endured a boat collision. With the terrible injuries to his jaws, the animal was not able to survive independently. BTech, a pioneering medical 3D printing company in Turkey, scanned the animal's head and face. The company developed a model to design highly customized prosthetic jaws for the animal that would seamlessly replace its missing parts. It was 3D printed in medical-grade titanium, part sea turtle, part cyborg. It is yet to be seen if the animal's body rejects the titanium prosthetic and if his soft tissue grows back over the implant. This is how 3D printing technology worked. Next, we have another amazing pet animal on our list, Oscar the cat. The bottom half of Oscar's back legs were sliced off by a combine harvester. The wounded animal was found by a passerby who took him to a local doctor. Using modern 3D printing technology, a team of veterinarians and scientists designed a feline foot that simulates the way a cat walks and runs. The amazing creature had metal holes drilled into what remained of his legs so that unique implants could be attached. The skin would eventually grow over the implant's umbrella-like end. 2 custom-built paws were then attached to the animal, allowing him to run and jump like normal cats. A beautiful moment in Oscar's life. The 11th creature is the Rhino Horns, a status symbol to display success and wealth. A new 3D printing technology might be able to edit the story of one of the world's most jeopardized animals, the rhinoceros. Wildlife experts think the entire range of rhino species could be extinct in 5 to 10 years. Valuable in Asian countries, the rhino horns are expensive and are used in various traditional remedies. Happily, the new technology recreates horns that are very much similar to the real ones and are indistinguishable from labs and genetic tests. The company uses the same keratin proteins, inorganics, metal, minerals, and actual rhino DNA to achieve their results. Hence, modern 3D printing technology brings back the rhinos to life. In the last position, we have another animal king-like creature of the first, Girl the tiger. Even 4-legged animals are also part of modern 3D printing technology. Malayan tigers are one of the world's most threatened species. Since spring, the 8-year-old Malayan tiger called Girl had been suffering from arthritis in her right hip. The magnificent animal was sedated and shaved. Veterinary surgeons could give her a new lease on life by fitting a hip joint prosthesis. Applying 3D printing technology, the animal underwent a 3-hour procedure to receive the new hip that was usually designed for dogs. This is how Girl survived and got a second chance to live. That concludes our journey through the story of those animals who got a second chance at life due to the 3D printing technology. And with 3D printing, it's a fact that we're doing more than we could have ever imagined possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to like the video and feel free to add any suggestions you would like to see in the comments section. See you in the next video.